here's the video review for the MattyCollector.com exclusive 6-inch Ghostbusters Peter Venkman. This is the new one that just came out, the unslimed version of the mold. As you remember, the original one had the slime all over it, and the wet hair, and all that stuff came with Slimer. It does not want to focus on him for some reason. There we go. Well, not a bad figure, but they've gone ahead and released a new one, which like they did with Egon without the slime, so there's a little bit of tissue paper in there. And he comes in the same style of box as all the other figures. You can see he does now have a Proton stream, and there is now a Ghostbusters character base in there. It's almost like, I don't know if they're going to release them with their own character bases. It may be worth it to just grab a couple extra Peters for the Ghostbuster bases if you decide you want them, and you may not after the review. And then the same basic bio information on the messy desk that you've seen as a recurring theme on all the Ghostbusters figures so far on the back. Now, I have already cut it open from the bottom to get it out to review, so let's go ahead and put that to the side. There's the inside of the package, the two parts of the Proton stream, Peter himself, and the base. Let's pop the base out here. Pop out the Proton stream. Pop out Peter here. Ah, come on, you. It's usually not the... Oh, there we go. It's just a matter of getting the right angle and then pop out the Proton stream. Be careful doing it because it does kind of stick up through the blister up here at the tip, so you want to push that through. Now, before we get anything else, the blaster stream does come in two parts. There's two pegs here that peg in here and here on the effect. So you just want to snap that together real quick. And there's the full Proton stream there. It's really kind of a nice translucency thing. The problem with the Proton streams is it's really hard to capture them in 3D, and they've done, I guess, about as good a job as you can get capturing that stream in plastic, but it still looks a little off. It doesn't look nearly as bad as the ones that came with the mini-mates that kind of look like little miniature donkey dongs, but whatever. But then there you have Peter Venkman in his unslimed state, holding his positron collider, his Ghostbusters backpack, the unlicensed nuclear accelerator, the Proton pack, whatever you want to call it. One of the drawbacks to the way they have him in the package is that the way they package him with his leg up means his radio is automatically permanently bent. I mean, not permanently. You could get a hairdryer or some hot water and soften it and push it down, but it does come out bent fairly solidly. And like I said, it's going to flip right back up. So one drawback to the packaging there, but at least this one doesn't bend up the wand, so there's that. The head sculpt is really nice, especially for the 6-inch figures. I think it may be the best 6-inch figure head sculpt they've done so far. Just a real quick comparison here. Let's get slimed and unslimed Peter up here in the spotlight. Oh, come on, focus on their faces. There we go. And you can really see the difference. I mean, even just the improvement from here. I mean, this wasn't a bad likeness of Bill Murray before, with the slime and the wet face, but this is a much nicer likeness of Bill Murray. And also his skin tone, is as you can see, is a little bit more vibrant. It's not quite as pale here on this one as it is on this one, and that's not just the camera. This one is a little bit more tanned, a little bit more healthy looking than pale Peter over here. Although I guess if you just gotten attacked by a ghost, you might be a little pale too. But yeah, so there's just the comparison. Other than that, the body, aside from the slime, the body's pretty much the same standard Ghostbusters body. Nothing new or exciting or revolutionary that I found. He does have the untucked pants, which is a nice little touch. And then, of course, there's the stand, which is nice. It's nice that they're giving him these stands, and it's a really nice little plastic representation of the Ghostbusters logo. I think I may find a way to kind of hang it up like outside their headquarters or something, because there's a peg here on the stand that fits into the bottom of the foot, but it doesn't fit very tightly. I guess if you had him standing this way, no, see, it's just, you can peg his foot all the way on and it just comes right off of the peg there, which is kind of a shame because it doesn't take a whole lot of effort to come right off. It does help a little bit stability, I guess. You know, you're not going to knock him right over, but, well, everything I say gets contradicted immediately. I say it doesn't hang on very well and it sticks on just fine. But it doesn't take a whole lot of force to knock that off. And honestly, it looks a little bit more awkward having him standing on that than just having him stand on the table. And he does seem a little bit more stable just sitting solidly on the table as opposed to standing on the stand. It's a nice touch. If they get that peg to fit in the foot a little tighter and be a little bit more secure, it would probably be a really good addition. As it is, it's a neat addition. It's not necessary. It's not the highlight of the set. And before, like I said, there's a little, if you look at the stream, there's a little notch here on one side, right up here near the top, that, come on, there you go. It's all the way around, and there's a little notch right here that allows it to fit over the proton stream, or the end of the neutrino wand here, where the hose is. So you can attach that to the end there, and have Peter Venkman firing a stream out of his proton pack or his neutrino wand, whatever you want to call it. And I've heard all kinds of things, but proton. Well, the neutrino wand is basically just referred to as the gun up here, the proton gun up here. The pack is the whole thing itself, obviously. But there it is. Really nice. It's nice to, like I said, it was nice to have the whole team before when I got the unslimed Egon, but it's really nice to have a whole team of regular figures. The head sculpt here for Bill Murray's character for Venkman is just really, really nice on this one. Definitely worth picking up, even if you already have the slimed version. Matty Collector, 6-inch, Peter Venkman.